Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
He's got him. Turning it on. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Back to pass, it's Flowers. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Offense in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Smith. Sweet cut there. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's got a touchdown.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Let's send the tight end in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Flowers. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And here comes the punt team.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
3rd down. Red zone play. Ground alive. It's complete to the right. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. The short hands, it's Jefferson. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. They boot it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Snagged in the middle, it's Jefferson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught close to the marker. It's Jefferson. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Flowers. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia sends out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Finds his man. It's Stone. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Just keep swinging it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense.
Man, what a response by this defense. First down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on second down. But nice pass defense, staying disciplined on second down. And then third down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor first down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Smith takes the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Heading to the end zone. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man, it's Flowers. Turns it loose deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Number 17 on to punt it away.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Under fire. Inside the 45. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the screen. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Works the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Oh, a really nice decision early in the game by the QB. You're in great field position, at least going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal. Third down, nothing open, just throw it away and let your head coach make the decision.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And you want to touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, and letting him get some positive yards.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Got his man on the outside.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got it set up on the outside. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got rid of it just in time.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. He'll throw it. Finds his man. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Caught. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, the inside give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be right out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He unleashes a long one.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Takes the easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Georgia sends out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. It's caught. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism. But they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun, give on the inside.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Georgia going back to work with another first down. On the shuffle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
So now it's 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing it. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Like, leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, that they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that here today. Statement delivered.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it.